We are live from the Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Awards ceremony in downtown Duluth. I'm Kathy Wurzer for WDSE WRPT TV in Duluth. We are at the historic and beautiful Gray Solon. I'm outside the ballroom right now where we will have the award ceremony in a few minutes. Downstairs, excited nominees are coming into the lobby, and we're going to go down there in a couple of minutes. Now, by way of background, for the past 5 days here in the Twin Ports, the nearly 1,000 global content creators have converged to talk about their projects, to connect with one another, to learn from one another, and to move their projects forward to a different level. We're going to talk to some of these content creators as they stop by my position outside the ballroom. We'll also, of course, talk to the director, the executive director of Catalyst Content, Philip Gilpin, in a few minutes. First, we're going to go ahead and toss it downstairs to the lobby of the Gray Solon.
Hi, I'm Tesfa Wondamagnew, live from the Catalyst Content Festival, and I'm here with Cy. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well. Are you having a great time here in Duluth?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great.
Could you talk to us a little bit about your project?
Yeah, so my documentary is called Beneath the Ink. It's a short film that I shot about a year and a half ago, and it's been on the festival circuit for a while, and it's gained a lot of momentum, and so I'm here to pitch it as a series.
Fantastic. Well, wishing you the best evening, and hope you can enjoy the rest of your time here.
That's been great.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
I'm Kathy Wurzer, back again live. I'm outside the ballroom here at the Gray Solon in downtown Duluth. We are expecting the Red Carpet Awards ceremony to begin in a few minutes. Now, behind me, of course, some people are coming in and getting themselves settled. I can tell you that for the past 5 days, I've been working here for WDSE, WRPT in the Media Lounge, and talking to some amazing content creators. As a person who's been a broadcast journalist for years, I really learned an awful lot about storytelling and what it really means to connect with your audience. And so it's been a great experience for me throughout the course of the past 5 days. So we'll be meeting a number of individuals. I mentioned Philip Gilpin. He's the Catalyst Content Conference's executive director. And he, of course, brought this to Duluth, and we'll talk to him about how it's been going the past 5 days. Joining me right now, come on in, Ricky. How you been doing?
I'm good. Wonderful.
Introduce yourself for folks who've never met you.
My name is Ricky McManus, and I'm the director of the Upper Minnesota Film Office and part of the Catalyst team.
So how's it been going in Duluth the past few days?
You know, my feet have not touched the ground. I've been floating. It's been so exciting, so exhilarating. Hearing some of the stories of some of the creators and the executives that are excited to meet some of the creators and their projects, it's been heavenly.
This has been a monumental undertaking for the Twin Ports. How would you grade it so far? What's been the experience?
Well, as far as grading, you know, I've never experienced anything quite like this. And in my estimation, we've hit all the tens.
I know that you've been actively working to get projects here to the Twin Ports, northeastern Minnesota. Mm-hmm. And you're no stranger to the state legislature, nor am I.
Right.
I am presuming that you've had the past few days to maybe do a little lobbying, perhaps?
Yes, we absolutely have. As a matter of fact, yesterday we had a legislative roundtable, and it was really fabulous because we had the creators meeting with the legislators, and also St. Louis County members, and so it was a lot of government people, mayors, and also just a chance to chat on what's important to the creators when they come and bring a project into town and what they need incentive-wise to make that happen.
What do you think the response was?
Everybody around that table was excited, and I think they are all packed with information where they can go out and spread the word up on the hill now, because each one of them get it. They understand the importance of bringing really this whole big industry into our little area.
Georgia is one of the leading states where incentives have really brought in content creators. What's the possibility of Minnesota becoming number 2 on that list?
You know, actually, we were number 3 on that list a while ago, and I think we have a very good chance of getting number 2 again.
Ricky, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I appreciate
very
it.
much.
We're going to toss it back downstairs to the man they call Tesfa.
Hi, I'm Tess Wonder you live at the Catalyst Content Festival, and I'm here with Brett. How you doing, Brett?
Awesome, Tessa. It's good to see you.
Great seeing you as well. What are you here tonight for?
Well, I'm here today to present an award on behalf of Catalyst. I'm here as the Dean of School of Arts and Letters for the College of St. Scholastica, and we are an educational sponsor, the exclusive educational sponsor.
Oh, awesome. So you're hosting this thing in a sort of way.
Yeah, sort of way. I hope I'm not hosting because I'm not prepared to do that, but I can present an award.
Awesome, awesome. And so having all of these people in Duluth, how's that been for you as somebody that lives here?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's great presenting Duluth to the wider world. I think it's an amazing place. I've been here 10 years. I can't leave because I love it so much. So I love showing Duluth off and all of its awesome aspects.
Well, Brett, thank you so much for staying with us, and I'm going to pitch it upstairs.
The ballroom here at the historic Gray Solon, I'm telling you, this place is absolutely stunning. It dates back to the 1920s. It's so opulent and elegant and the perfect spot for a red carpet awards ceremony. We're going to be talking to various nominees. We have categories that range from dramedy to comedy to drama and documentaries, script writing, podcasts, you name it. There are a number of categories, and we've talked to a lot of the content creators over the past 5 days here at the Catalyst Content Festival in Duluth. By the way, we've had, of course, a number of different locations throughout the Twin Ports for this content festival, from the North Shore Theater to the Gray Solon here, the Zeitgeist Theater, the Brewer's Garage, Fitkers. It's been just an amazing experience to have this festival here in downtown Duluth. Philip Gilpin, I've been trying to get a hold of him. Of course, he's the executive director of the Catalyst Content Festival. He really has made this whole thing sing here in Duluth. Plus, of course, various Duluth city officials, an incredible team of volunteers throughout the Twin Ports has made this Catalyst Content Festival really, really work here in Duluth. We've had coverage from the Twin Cities throughout Duluth, and actually hearing from various content creators how they're hearing from their fans through social media. So there's much more to come up here by the ballroom, and toss it back downstairs. Tesfa?
Hi, it's Tesfa here again, live at the Catalyst Content Festival, and I'm here with
Cassie Ayers, Shannon Knoll.
Awesome, great having you here. So how's your time been in Duluth?
We've had an awesome time here. Yeah, I love it. I've never been here before, and it's so cool.
Would you be game to talk about your project for a little bit?
Of course, so our project is called Just Call Me Ripley, and it's a coming out story without all the tears. Yeah, it's about a directionless bagel shop employee who's stuck in her job and stuck in the middle of coming out, and she's trying to figure out what to do from here.
And so what are you most excited about for tonight?
Oh, I think the best part about this festival has been networking and meeting all of the amazing creators and executives here, so I'm excited to continue with that tonight. Yeah, I agree. It's meeting different creators and filmmakers from all over the world, and we've met some fantastic people.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and looking forward to seeing more of you later. Appreciate you. Sending them back upstairs.
I'm Kathy Wurzer, back again here for WDSE WRPT TV, and we are live at the Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Awards Ceremony. We're in the beautiful Gray Solon. We're outside the ballroom upstairs on the second floor, and of course the lobby's filling up with individuals, content creators who are nominees in various categories, which is really fascinating. We have documentary makers. There's also categories for animators. The reality series that we've talked to a number of content creators who have reality TV show concepts that they've been pitching. Some really interesting nominees for that. Drama, comedy. The podcast category is fabulous. Also, various writers are here in the Twin Ports. They have comedy scripts, drama scripts. They have had the opportunity to pitch those scripts, live readings in various locations here in the Twin Cities, to get feedback from network executives as to whether they're on the right track with their projects. So it's been really, really interesting to see and hear from various content creators as to how they feel things have gone for them here in the Twin Ports. We are going to talk to some of them, of course, as they stop by, and we expect the ceremony to begin in about another half hour or so. We're going to go run through the categories with the various nominees. We'll do that, of course, here in a couple of minutes. Right now, we'll send it back downstairs.
Face, I know holder poses. It's serious time.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go. Hi, I'm Tesfa again, live here at the Catalyst Content Festival. And here we go. Who am I with?
Matt Roy from Headwaters Entertainment.
Talk to me, Matt. Talk to me about Headwaters Entertainment. What do we need to know about it?
Well, we're a Grand Rapids-based company. We are also out of the Twin Cities. Been working on developing content Minnesota-specific for the last 3 years. So working with the state of Minnesota, the Minnesota Film and TV Board, and other filmmakers to develop some content that is local to Minnesota. Yeah, that's basically it. We're here for a project that's, it's called Mill City. It is a pilot script based on a 16-book noir series by David Housewright, who is a local Minnesota author. Yeah, and the hopes is to get that show to film in Minnesota.
And what has been the most exciting part of the week for you, Matt?
I got to be honest, this whole festival has been exciting. I've been to a lot of film festivals, and for the first year, this is incredible. Like the places that we've been to for the after parties, the theaters, the amount of content that is out there, the amount of filmmakers, the screenwriters, just, I mean, the synergy in these rooms has been incredible. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here.
Absolutely.
And hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Fasten your seatbelts.
This could be big.
Hey, Tom, it's Philip with Catalyst Content Festival up in Duluth. I was just calling to say congratulations about Work Friends being selected to screen at the festival this year. I was just calling to say congratulations about the system being accepted to screen at the festival. Calling about Limbo to say congratulations on it being selected to screen this year.
Oh man, thank you so much. That is awesome.
You are welcome. It's a great series.
Dude, I'm pumped.
I've never had to have one conversation in Duluth explaining why the arts are important. Because here it's just a given. You know, there's snow, there's Lake Superior, and there's the arts. Like, it's just part of life. Wow. It's good to see you.
We do get the arts. This is what we do. You know, in Duluth, we have this world-class arts scene. This is what we do in our sleep. Welcome 1,500 people who have a shared series of interests and wanting to make sure that we are providing the venues and the theme to help make that work.
I think the North Shore Theater is here to help put Duluth on the map of a town to visit with things to do.
Blanchine is no stranger to big movies or fun, creative filmmaking. We get it. We just understand the arts and have crazy fun ideas like putting a band out on a 100-foot pier that extends into Lake Superior, the greatest lake in the world.
Get up out of your seat and move yourself around. Sit, get ready to get in, get on, get up, and get down.
We bring you now another thrilling tale of high adventure in the Wild West, filled with love, betrayal, and coconut horses.
We got a phone call from Philip and was like, yep, you've been selected. So that was fun. That was a fun day.
You know what I mean.
No, none of us have any idea what you mean.
I'm just proud of what we do, so we'll see what happens.
It's cool to see how many people are like, God, this is amazing, and either making work for it or supporting it.
You? I'm good at 9:30 in the morning.
I really consider it a win already because it got us to create the best thing that we could, whether it gets into the festival or not. It just really feels like a win-win.
Looking for the best buskers in America.
It would be great to sell these shows, right? It would be great to roll out 2 seasons of American Buskers and travel around the country and then maybe take it worldwide, which is sort of one of the goals. But I think at the end of the day, there's a validation by being in Catalyst that says your show is worthy of being shown to a greater audience.
Catalyst is huge because it gives an opportunity for anybody who's got a story and some, skill in storytelling to get in front of people that have the ability to make it real.
If over that whole couple days of Catalyst, our thing doesn't get picked to pitch, but I'm sitting next to someone who's interested in animation and we talk about it and they say, next time you're in LA, come talk to us, that's succeeding.
Catalyst is the largest independent television festival in the world that's coming to our neck of the woods. And what a blessing that is for us. What I do with the Upper Minnesota Film Office is economic development. I like being the connector. One tour I did, filmmaker out in New York, I started with some of the pretty, and it's when it went to the gritty. He said, okay, I thought I was gonna be bored. I am now so not bored. I love the grit of what you have.
Oh my gosh, what can I do? Ask yourself that. What I'm hoping is that they come in and they say, I have these great women characters. They range from ages 20 to 75. I want to be involved with the films. I want to be involved with the costuming.
First of all, let's hope the road construction is done by October.
The construction, it'll be done, right?
Yes, let's strive for that. And then when you're fixing pipe from 1880, there are some things you may or may not be able to control.
Catalyst is going to be really happy with choosing Duluth as their location.
We're outside the beautiful Gray Stolen Ballroom here on the second floor of the complex. I'm Kathy Wurzer for WDSE WRPT TV, and I'm joined by Jim Verzino, the CFO of Catalyst. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How would you grade the experience here in the Twin Ports?
A+. I've been here since August, and I love it.
Since August?
I was here all of August, left for a couple of weeks in September, came back, so I've been living here for several weeks now.
What's the buzz? What are you hearing from content creators?
People are loving it. The energy has just been amazing. I was a little bit worried about a little bit of weather, a little bit of torn up streets, but the content has been so good that really that doesn't matter.
This is the 14th year of Catalyst, and I'm curious, you always learn something every single year, I'm sure you do. And of course, this is a big deal for Catalyst, a big deal for Duluth to be here. Just what's your gut right now, lessons learned so far?
Okay, well, I was with Catalyst on various levels when we were in Vermont as well. So the biggest lesson is being in a community that's so supportive of the arts just changes everything. I mean, this community is just incredible in the way they work with us and work with the artists to make things happen. So the biggest lesson is really how great it is to be in a community that embraces the arts so much.
Duluth is an arts hotbed in the state of Minnesota. Twin Cities metro area, yes, but really Duluth has embraced that, I think, as an identity. This is year 15 coming up. I know you guys have been talking about the next go-around, even as this has been going on here. Do you have any ideas to what you've got planned for year 15?
Well, we've got a lot of expansion plans. So in addition to the festival, we're expanding into other educational realms. So we're going to be holding various classes on editing and directing and storytelling here in Duluth, as well as taking those on the road. So we're expanding into an educational institute, as well as working with the local colleges and the local schools. So there'll be a lot happening locally. And in addition, on the festival side, we'll be doing things around the country. And how we're going to expand next year here, it's to be determined. But we haven't even finished this year yet, so haven't quite gotten there yet.
I know you've been connecting with people throughout the course of the past 5 days here during the actual course of the festival and going to various parties. Name one venue that really stuck out. What'd you like?
Oh boy, Gray Salon, Glensheen, and the Depot, all for their own different ways of being, are just gems. Oh my goodness, just incredible. Yeah, I love them. Love them all.
And in terms of connections that you've made so far, because I know you know everybody in the business, what have you been learning from these individuals as they've been kind of giving you feedback?
Are you referring to
about the business?
Right.
What are you hearing?
So there is so much expansion going on in episodic television. We don't really call it television anymore because a screen is a screen, right? So, but the amount of expansion going on in episodic right now. I mean, in 2 years, you're going to see that you're going to have your Disney Channel, your CBS, your NBC, MGM. Everyone is creating their own channel rather than let it all flow through Netflix and Hulu. So what's going to happen is there's just going to be so much more content out there. And then, it's just my own prediction, people are going to have to be choosing between which subscriptions do I want, because I don't want to have 15 of them. So my prediction is, as certain series become popular, people will go from, okay, this month I'm going to have the Disney one until I finish whatever thing I want to finish. And then I'm going to cut that one off and then go to Amazon because something's on there that I want. So my hunch is you'll see people have maybe 2 channels, Netflix, Amazon, maybe, I don't know what they'll be, that they'll keep consistently, and then they'll flip from one to the other depending on what's hot. That's why it's so important to get great content connected with the people that put it out there.
Well said, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for being in Duluth.
I love it here.
I hope you get some rest. No, you got to get some rest.
Yeah, I definitely need some for sure.
All right, Jim Verzino, thanks so much.
Thank you, Kathy.
We're going to toss it downstairs right now to Tesfa and friends in the lobby of the Gray Solon.
Hi, I'm Tesfa Wondemagna, you live from the Catalyst Content Festival, and I'm here with a new friend.
I'm great. I'm very happy to be here inside. Yeah.
So what's your name and what brings you to Minnesota?
My name is Allie Johnson, and I am here because my script was accepted as one of the official comedy script selections for the Catalyst Film Festival. So I've been here since Friday, and it's been a really, really lovely time. We have gotten to explore and taste some really good beers and cheeses, which have made me very happy in my soul. Everyone here has been so nice. I really, really love this town. I just wish it's a little cold for me because I'm from LA. Yeah. So I'm getting used to it, but I'm glad at the last minute I was packing and I was like, do I need a winter coat? And then I was like, I'll throw it in there. And I have gotten a lot of use out of that thing this weekend. I'm very thankful that I packed my coat because I wasn't expecting it to be quite this cold. But it's been so wonderful. It's been nice to see the lake. And I was told when you're on the edge of it, it looks like the ocean, which it completely does. So it was a really beautiful, I'm overlooking the harbor and everything. And it's been really beautiful to explore and see. Yeah.
Well, could you talk to us a little bit about your project?
Yeah, absolutely. My project is Butch Pal for the Straight Gal, and it is a mockumentary series about the very first all-female makeover show. So it's queer women making over straight gals. Because lesbians can do makeovers too. That's what I'm trying to prove. So, 'cause I saw Queer Eye a couple of years ago when it first came out, or the reboot rather, and I thought, why has a female version of this show never existed? And why hasn't it been made? And I theorized about what it would be like, and I was like, oh, so just a bunch of lesbians telling a girl to throw out her makeup and giving her a cat. And it kind of started off as a joke. And then I started realizing that there was a real need for this project, and that, with Queer Eye, it's all about working from the outside in, but with Butch Pal, it's all about working from the inside out. So it's about honing in on a woman's inner voice and allowing that to, permeate through the outside. So, yeah, it's a pretty exciting project. I'm really proud of it.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Very happy to be here. I'll be back again. Yeah.
We like to tell the stories of people.
It's about claiming our own stories and claiming our own life and then stepping into it.
I shook hands with history.
Hey, we are back live. I'm Kathy Wurzer for WDSE WRPT TV. And of course, you never know who you're going to find here at the Red Carpet Awards ceremony outside the ballroom, because Frank Jewell, St. Louis County Commissioner, joins me right now. It is so nice to see you.
Thanks, Kathy. Good to be here.
I know that you have been instrumental in bringing Catalyst to northeastern Minnesota. Tell me about that.
Well, I think the big thing is that the people were generally excited about it, and St. Louis County's involvement is through funding the resource guide and getting all those resources compiled that we have in the region. So,
as a county commissioner, I know that you've got tons of various projects that come across your transom every day. When you saw Catalyst and the pitch for it, what was your initial reaction, honestly?
Well, so I'm a little biased because both of my kids work in the industry in some way. So I was intrigued by what was possible. And then Philip was an amazing salesperson.
Philip Gilpin.
Yep, and Ricky McManus from the Film Board. And the two of them really engaged us and pulled us in. And so I initially, and then I reached out to others, and there was interest. One of our commissioners, Michael Jukovich, is from Chisholm, and they have a sound stage. And so he was like, wow, this sounds like a good idea.
So now we're at the point where, as you know, state of Minnesota with the snow bait money for content creators it's not what it was. I think it was, 2016, it was $6 million, and it's gone down from there.
500,000, I think.
Just only $500,000 at this point. So you know, lawmakers, what would be your pitch to your colleagues, your legislative colleagues, to up that money?
So I think the big thing is telling the story of the impact that it could have for carpenters, for electricians, for actors, for wig makers, for just this whole crew of people, cameramen and women who are out there doing these things. So I think telling that story. But we had a meeting yesterday that included two of our senators. Melissa Hortman was supposed to be there, but got
Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House was held up and couldn't get into town. So I think there's real interest, and it's saying to people, and this can impact real people on the ground in Minnesota.
Have you had an opportunity to experience some of the seminars, the parties, the screenings?
So I've been out every day since they arrived. I have seen lots of the films, and they're wonderful. It's a real mix, things that I might really like and some that I might not, but they have energy. So.
Well, Commissioner Jewell, thank you so very much for stopping by our area here outside the Grace Solon Ballroom.
No problem. Thanks, Kathy.
We'll talk to you soon. That was Frank Jewell, St. Louis County Commissioner. Here we are live outside the Grace Solon Ballroom, and we're going to toss it back down into the lobby for more from the content creators.
Hi, I'm Tesfa Wondamagnew, live here from the red carpet event for the Catalyst Content Festival in Duluth, Minnesota. It has been amazing to talk to all of these incredible content creators. And here we have
Angelique Scott.
And Mark Scott Zickery.
Elaine Zickery.
Yay.
Awesome. It's so great having you here. We want to hear about your project. Would you be willing to share with us?
Of course. Our project is called Space Command, and it's a hopeful vision of the future. Star Trek inspired me when I was a kid, and I wanted to do science fiction that said we can reach across boundaries and barriers with compassion and inclusivity and make a future worth living in. And so Elaine and I have written and directed and produced tons and tons of TV like Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, on and on and on, hundreds of hours. But in this case, we reached out to our audience. They gave us over $1 million to shoot the pilot. And we're here at Catalyst Content Festival to screen the pilot, and it's been just a dream come true.
Awesome. So have you been enjoying your time here in Duluth?
Yes, very much, yes.
Anybody willing to share some of your favorite experiences?
Sure,
yeah.
Elaine, do you want to take it?
Oh, sure. Well, it's been wonderfully organized. We got picked up at an ungodly hour at the airport when we thought it was too late. And then every event has been so beautifully organized with these wonderful volunteers, just so kind and giving. And then we were so surprised when we said the second event last night took us into that wonderful train museum
Yeah,
that we
great.
were exhausted, but we were
Wonderful.
awed.
Yes.
So it's been a lovely, lovely time.
Yes.
It's been really incredible being here. So being around so many wonderful storytellers from all around the world has been magnificent. So we're honored.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us, and we really appreciate you joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of your time here in Duluth and enjoy the rest of this evening at the award ceremony. Thank you, and we'll hold. Sending it back upstairs.
Well, now, the excitement is building. We're outside the ballroom here at the Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Awards ceremony, and we have two content creators with us. Now, if you were watching us earlier this week in the Media Lounge, the WDSC WRPT Media Lounge, you already saw Joseph Taylor and Desuk. They are the filmmakers behind Promoter in Paradise, and you are nominated. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful. We're very, very pleased to be here, and it's been an amazing week.
Tell me what you have learned here in the Twin Ports of Duluth and Superior that, as a filmmaker, will stick with you.
Well, I think there's a number of lessons, and the main one is just don't give in. Keep pushing forward, keep trying to make your story. There is an audience out there, and there are people who are interested in what you have to say. I think that's been the biggest lesson.
Now, for folks who did not see our interview earlier, and by the way, thank you for stopping by the Media Lounge, give me a synopsis of your project.
Sure. So our story is about a young woman, a young Indonesian woman, who is walking this fine line between the traditional expectations and the expectations of a family, and this really modern, almost hedonistic world of tourism and event management. And it's all set on the little island of Bali.
The beautiful island of Bali is stunning. So I finally had the opportunity, after we talked at the Media Lounge, to walk down Superior Street, and I saw your film's posters up, and they look great. And I'm curious, I know you've had a couple of screenings. What was the reaction?
It was wonderful, actually. It was. We weren't sure whether this story would travel, how it would be received by a U.S. audience, and it was really quite heartwarming, particularly as this show is really geared towards a millennial audience. And last night we had a lady from Minneapolis come and grab us. I mean, she excitedly ran up and grabbed us and said, "I have to know what happens next." And now we've been invited next time we come to stay at her house in Minneapolis.
What?
Yeah, I know. I mean, the response has been wonderful, unexpected. And to have a crowd of people that you don't know, it's not your hometown, applaud your show is really heartwarming.
Desuk, what do you think?
Yeah, I have the same thing with Joseph too.
So I'm curious, the woman said, "I want to know what happens next." What might happen next, do you think?
Well, there's a lot of adventures in store for our young star. The name of the character is Tuti. She's played by a wonderfully talented actress, Tara Adia. We expect great things for her. And as I said, she stumbles into this world of event management, and that is, it's 365 days a year of spring break in Bali. And this is a girl from the burbs, almost a village girl, and now all of a sudden she's dealing with bright lights and DJs and MMA fighters and all sorts of crazy characters that are way beyond her experience. So there is plenty of fuel in the tank to keep her going story-wise.
I wish you well this afternoon. I hope you're one of the nominees. I hope you can come out of that ballroom with a trophy, with a win, and I wish you all the very, very best here. Thank you so much for being here in Duluth.
Thank you. And it's already a win just being here, to be honest. No, seriously, it's been way beyond our expectation.
Thank you so much. You're so gracious, and best of luck. We've been talking to Joseph Taylor in Desuk, and the project is Promoter in Paradise. I'm Kathy Wurzer. We're going to send it back downstairs for more from some of our nominees.
Hi, it's Tespa here again, live from the red carpet here in Duluth, Minnesota at the Catalyst Content Festival. And I'm here with some new friends. I'm here with
Tiffany Jackman.
Howard Bowler.
How's your time been here in Duluth, Minnesota?
It's been wonderful. This is my first time in Minnesota and in Duluth, and it's been lovely.
Yeah, it's a great discovery for us, a very artistic town. We feel very at home. It's wonderful.
Have you enjoyed this festival?
This has been one of the best festivals I've ever been to. I feel like they really care about the filmmakers and trying to get them to succeed. So, yes.
Would you be willing to talk to us about your project? We want to learn everything about it.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
My project is one of my favorite things to talk about. So it's called The System, and it's about what happens when the drug war hits the suburbs. And a group of minority kids realize they're getting targeted, and they're going to decide to fight back.
What's your involvement in the project?
I created it and wrote it, and Tiffany produced it. Yeah.
So could you share with us just a little bit what has been your favorite part about meeting all of these content creators in one place in a tiny town like Duluth? Do you feel like it's been a great place for networking?
It has been a fantastic place for networking because I've been to other festivals that are in bigger cities, and you tend to sometimes you go for your screening, and then you might be like, oh, okay, let's say it's New York, I'm going to go downtown, and you're kind of here when you're in a small town, you're almost forced to network with each other, which is a good thing. Yep.
Yeah. I agree with what she said. That's totally on point. You know, we're meeting a lot of creative people. We love to interact with them and get to see what other people are doing as well. Yeah.
And you see the same people like over and over again, so you really build that relationship. Yeah. So, yes.
Thank you so much, and wishing you all the best for the rest of the evening, and hope you enjoy your time in Duluth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kathy Wurzer back live again outside the Grace Solon Ballroom. So we've been talking to filmmakers from Australia and London and all over the globe, but we have two from right here in our own backyard. And we talked to them earlier at the WDSE WRPT Media Lounge. Megan McGarvey and Katie Lindau. It's called Outsource, the New Wisconsin Idea. It's a documentary. You guys are nominated. Oh my gosh, what the heck.
It's incredible. We don't have any words to say it. This week has been honestly awesome. So we're like just smooth sailing the rest of the night. It's so exciting.
Yeah. Congratulations for being nominated.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, to be truly honest, we are just so grateful for the opportunity to connect with everyone that's here. Like you said, there's so much talent here in one room, and it's so amazing. So we're just happy to be here and to actually get to connect with everyone. It's really awesome.
Now, I do remember talking to you guys because we did do this lengthy conversation about your project, which is about the program Cuts at UW Superior, which came as a huge surprise to everybody, and you guys did a documentary about that. I know you were screened. So the reaction?
So we've gotten so much great feedback from people not from Duluth or anything. Everybody's here. Like they came up to us afterwards. They're like, this is incredible. Like how do we not know about this? This is so infuriating, just the reaction from people. It's been great. So it's not just been local, it's been nationwide and international. So we're so excited to have that kind of feedback, and the connections we've made this week have honestly been so great. So can't wait to see what we do with it next.
Yeah.
So connections are one thing, but one big lesson you've learned so far?
Oh my goodness. One big lesson is just talk. Just talk as much as you can to as many people as you can, because you'll never know. Everyone here is a creator, and we're all just as nervous as the next person because we all have projects here. So if you saw something that you loved, go tell that person, because we as artists and creators, we get down on ourselves so much, and when we don't even know what good thing we have in front of us or that we made. So validation, talk to other artists, make sure that they know that you value what they do, and that's what we've been getting. Like, people have been coming up to us and saying, this is so important, please continue. And that's been the biggest thing for us, especially being here in Duluth.
Well, you're up for Best Documentary, so I wish you guys well, and I hope you come out of that ballroom with an award. And if you do, come on over and say hi.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. No one will stop, no one will not hear from us.
Okay, well, Katie and Megan, best of luck. As I said prior at the Media Lounge, best of luck. You guys did a great job, and we'll see where it all lands for you guys. Take care of yourselves, absolutely. So Megan McGarvey and Katie Lindau, Outsource is the name of the project. Outsource, the new Wisconsin idea, nominated in the documentary film category here at the Catalyst Content Festival. I think we have just enough time to send it down to the man named Tesfa, who's downstairs.
Hi, it's Tesfa Wondamagni, you live again from the red carpet at the Catalyst Content Festival. And I'm here with some new friends. Who am I here with?
Brandon Gariani.
Lindsay Uten. Jean Ravindran.
It's so great having you here in Minnesota. And we just want to know, how's your time been? What's been your fun things to do in Duluth since you've been here?
Oh, it's hard to pick one. We've had a really good time. We checked out the antique shop. We've done amazing restaurants, the walk along the lake. And then, we've been pretty busy. We've been seeing screenings and attending all of the panels. So it's been a wild ride, but a true blast. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. We've done a lot of checking out the street. We've been on Superior most of our time here. But yeah, Ragstock, Huckberry, they actually have a dog in their store, which is really great for all the pet lovers out there. But yeah, it's been really awesome.
So all of that, and I've also been going for runs early in the morning to the lighthouse. I know it's freezing, but it's just amazing because the air is so fresh. We're from New York City, so air is not as fresh there, and people are so friendly. I keep saying hi to everybody, so that's nice. Yeah, it gets tiring, but it's lovely. It makes me excited.
The Minnesota Nice thing is real. It's a real thing. So, we want to hear about your project. So we want to hear about what's brought you here to the Catalyst Content Festival and why your project is special.
Sure, yeah. So we're here with Scribbles, the digital series. It's about a depressed illustrator whose drawing comes to life and forces him to deal with his troubled past. And it's a very personal story. Lindsay and I are married. We're a creative couple, and Jean is one of our best friends. So it's the three of us really coming together and telling a heart-forward story that's dealing with, while it is a dark comedy and there are some fantastic moments and hilarity, it's really wrestling with anxiety and depression and what that does when you have no sort of outlet. Yeah. Anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah. So it was Brandon and I moved to New York City about 5 years ago, and we were very hopeful. We were both actors. We thought, the world was our oyster. 5 years later, lots of rejection later, we were very whittled down and very depressed. And I know Brandon was actually going to therapy for the first time. And one of his first sessions, the therapist told him to draw 2 images. One was an image of the self that he presented to the world, which he, drew this very tense, very plastic, smiley kind of individual. Everything's fine. And she asked him to draw a second image that was what was going on inside of him. And for those of you who do watch Scribbles, I definitely recommend you do. The illustrator has a huge creative breakthrough where he just puts a bunch of scribbles on a sheet of paper, in which Brandon did in that exercise. And from that, he was able to pull this beautiful story of this new, demonic, high-energy, sugar-addicted fairy who is played by Jean Ravindran. And the antics that they get into has been a blast.
Thank you so much for taking time here. We wish you all the best. Love hearing about your project and can't wait to learn more as well. So thank you. Thank you.
Our website? Is that okay?
Sure, go for it.
Awesome. The first 4 episodes are online. You can check them out at scribblestheseries.com.
I'm Kathy Wurzer. We are back again. Oh my gosh, this has been so exciting. All the content creators, the filmmakers, the podcasters, they're raring to go for the awards ceremony. We are going to, of course, get ready for that. It comes your way in just a few minutes from now. So we'll be back with the entire awards ceremony, and then we'll also have some interviews with the winners. So I hope you'll stay with us. This is live coverage of the Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Awards ceremony right here on WDSE WRPT.
Hello, Catalyst. How are you? What a week. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. We saw so many great shows. We all made so many new friends. We saw all the seasons in 5 days. We learned a lot about what city infrastructure looks like. And I just want to thank everybody for over the years that have been involved with the festival and leading to this point. There are so many people to thank from not just our team, but also from Duluth. And yeah, give them a round. We do our awards shows. Those who have been at the festival in the past know our awards shows pretty quick. We get up here, we announce an award. And this year, unlike years past where we had trophies for everybody, we decided to do it a bit differently this year because in the past years, people would take their award and then ask us, can it be engraved, or all these types of things. So we have the award, and all of the award winners, what's going to happen is you can come up on stage, take your photo with it, give it back to us, please. And that way we can have each of them personally engraved for you and sent to you in a few weeks, okay? And if you're wondering why we didn't know the award winners earlier and have them engraved before, it's because we only knew them all as of about, 10 seconds ago. There were a ton, the delay was there were a lot of ties. There were a lot of awards that there were like 500 votes that came in from across 500 people that voted from across the festival, across all of these awards. And it just shows the quality of the content. I was speaking with a lot of our friends this year that have been in the past, and they just all reflected on how extraordinarily great the content was. And I just want to say thank you from the festival side, because holding a festival with a bunch of big blank black screens would be really boring. So thank you for everything that you do to make all the shows that you make. And let's get straight into the awards. We have some special guest presenters and special sponsors and awards today to announce the first 2 awards, which are for Best Young Influencer Creators. We have Brett Amundsen, the Dean of School of Arts and Letters from our sponsor, College of St. Scholastica.
Thank you very much. Creators and schools. Good afternoon, I'm Brett Amundsen, the Dean of the School of Arts and Letters at the College of St. Scholastica. St. Scholastica is proud to be a supporter of Catalyst and welcome you all to the beautiful city of Duluth, where we make our home. As educational partner of Catalyst and an institution that helps young people reach their dreams, St. Scholastica is proud to help present these first 2 awards. The first award, Best Breakout Creator. And the award goes to Sam and Colby.
First of all, that's a really cool award. Wow.
That was awesome.
Also, thank you so much for this award. I know the digital category is a new category, so it's like a huge honor for us to be in that category itself. But also, yeah, this is just the beginning for us. We're pretty young. We just started all this YouTube stuff.
Yeah. We've been doing YouTube for like a long time now. We started when we were 16. We're 22 now. So being like the first winners of this award is super awesome. So it's an honor. Thank you guys so much.
And the second award for Best Breakout Series goes to Challenge Accepted.
And our next presenter, if you went to the pitch competition, you saw these pitches live, and you saw the person who hosted, Miss Danny Faith Leonard.
Hi, how are you? I'm Danny Faith Leonard. I co-founded a production company based in New York called Big Vision Empty Wallet. And yes, a sentiment that most of us can relate to. This is the third year in a row we've partnered with Catalyst to present a pitch competition. We selected 3 projects from over 300 submissions, and we worked with those teams for a month leading up to the festival to hone their pitches for their projects. And yesterday, those 3 pitches were presented live in front of an audience. We chose the winner with input from David Lopez from Abrams, and then the audience also had a chance yesterday to vote for the winner, and they actually were the same team. So the award goes to...
Hi, I'm Jade. This is Fred. Hi. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone who came to the pitch competition yesterday. We had a lot of fun. It was great working on this with Danny and working with the other teams as well. We rehearsed all day on Friday. This is a project we're really excited about. If you're interested in seeing it, we have footage of this pitch. I think we can send it to you. Let us know. But yeah, thank you so much.
And our next presenter is the executive director of the Arrowhead Regional Arts Council. I always mess it up. ARAC, Mr. Drew Digby.
As a Duluthian, I'm really happy you're all here. ARAC is one of 11 regional arts councils in Minnesota, and thanks to the generous voters of the state of Minnesota and our legislature, we have a significant amount of money to give out to grants to artists and arts organizations. So if you live here, you have access to some additional money to do your work, and we really are very excited to have you all here. I'm here to give the award for the Best Minnesota project, and the award goes to Jeffrey T. Larson.
Well, I wish when I watched the Oscars I would have paid attention to what they said, because I don't know what I'm supposed to say here, but thank you so much. You know, people have been saying that our story, which is simply my story becoming a professional fine artist, was very unique, but as I've talked to a lot of people here, it's very common. It's about struggling and grit and sticking with it and the ups and downs and never giving up. And so for that, I just want to thank you. We're all in the same boat. So.
All right, now you've got me for a string of awards here. The next award up is Best Podcast. And the award goes to Take It With You, of course.
Thank you so much. And I think emotional for a really good reason. A lot of us choose to do this in Duluth because we believe in this city and we believe in the art and the talent that can come out of this town. And we believe in this crazy medium of sound and hearing and podcasts, and it's really exciting. And we got to do it live at 1 p.m. the other day, which was so fucking weird. And I had to get one in. But thank you. Yes.
And also the reason that all of us are up here is because Take It With You is not just a show, it's a family. And
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Catalyst. We'll see you soon. Okay.
It's going to take a minute. It's going to take 2 minutes. The next award is for Best Comedy Script. We have a separate script competition. And I forgot to mention at the top of the show, just so you know, we had over 800 projects from 25 countries this year across all the categories that were submitted. Podcasts, scripts, shows. Yeah, it was an amazing year. The quality was incredible. And the Catalyst Award for Best Comedy Script goes to Wendy Braff for Mr. Trivia. I'm going to end up with a lot of those if that keeps up. Okay. Moving on to Best Drama Script. And the award goes to Justin Moran from Rust.
Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you to Catalyst. This festival has been awesome. Thank you, Duluth. Your strip is great. I've been running into the same people enough to make friends here, and that's so rare in a big festival. It's been great. I think as playwrights, it's kind of our job to ask questions. And for those of you wondering, no, you cannot smoke out of that award. It's got a solid top. So, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute, that was drama, not comedy, right? Okay, that was drama script, yeah, okay. Got lost in my list there. Next award is for Best Documentary, and the award goes to Beneath the Ink.
So it's been a great run for this film, and everybody that's come up to me and said they watched the film, inspired by the film, and I just appreciate everybody's passion for it, and I just Catalyst. This has been an awesome experience, and bringing Duluth to life like this is it's been great. So thanks to everyone.
The next award is for Best Reality Series, and the award goes to Run.
This is so awesome! Wow, thank you so much to Catalyst for having us, for supporting women. Run is a reality show where we support and we just want more women in office, and this award really validates that dream. And thank you for also believing that women need to be in office. Oh my gosh. Thank you to Jen and Victoria, my co-producers, our amazing cast and crew. They're amazing. If you want to keep following us, we want to put more women in office, so follow us at Run the Series, because we want to follow more women going into 2020. So thank you so much. I have to run to the airport.
The next award goes to Best Cinematography, and the award goes to Ryan Z. Emanuel for Chosen.
So, neither of us are Ryan. He's all the way on the West Coast, but
Just confirming that you cannot smoke out of that as well.
but yeah, when we set out to shoot Chosen, it's kind of a weird, different story. Ryan was immediately on board, and we kind of sat down, put together our visual playbook for it, and he executed really well. And we're just glad to be here. Thank you to Catalyst for having us and everyone.
We call him the cyborg because he has like a built-in light meter in his brain. So he's a killer.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, to everyone who saw it, thank you. To Catalyst again, thanks so much for having us in Duluth. It's been great, so really appreciate it.
We love Duluth. It's a lot like Canada. It's great.
Next category is for Best Writing, and the award goes to Brandon Gargani for Scribbles.
Wow, thank you so much. I truly was not expecting this. It's been an amazing week of watching phenomenal content, and I cannot believe I'm up here. So thank you to Catalyst and Duluth. This has been an amazing week. Thank you so much.
The next category is for Best Directing, and the Best Director award goes to Mara Jolie for Home Turf. I couldn't tell if that was the one. No. You're like, no, I'm not Mara. Okay, there we go. Next, we have Best Editing. And the award for Best Editing goes to Oliver Parker for The System.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. This has been great. I wasn't even expecting this, so this is awesome. Duluth has been awesome. Thank you guys for all of your support and all the friends that we've met. I've gotten so many business cards, so I will try my best to stay in touch with all of you. And thank you for the support. We're really trying to change the world with our series. So thank you.
I don't know if he heard me earlier. Is Mike Owens here? Oh, there you are. You're right there. Come on up. The next category is Best Animation, and to present it is Mr. Mike Owens from Nice Moves.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Owens, animator for St. Paul. My wife and I have a studio in Minnesota. I have a series that happened in Minnesota, so I'm very excited to be here. I sort of forced animation, so it's an honor for me to present this award on behalf of Nice Moves, which is a community of animators in Minnesota. So the best animation goes to...
My hands are really sweaty, so I don't have to. Sorry for whoever has to hold this after me. I want to thank my executive producer, Datch. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here. The whole team, my co-director, Rufus. And thank you to people who voted. Yeah, thank you very much.
Next award is for Best Short Film. And the award goes to Lose It. I think now I have 3? Is that 4? Okay, all right. Let's get into the talent on screen. Next award is for Best Comedy Actor. And the award goes to Ben Kowaler from This Isn't Me.
Well, this really isn't fair because I can really only play myself, and that's what I was playing. So I'm not saying you should take it back or anything, but thank you very much. This has been wonderful. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
And now we have Best Comedy Actress, and the award goes to Ani from Premortem.
Wow, I'm gonna get emotional because I'm an actress. But yeah, thank you so much, Duluth. Thank you, Philip and Catalyst. I mean, this has been so incredible. I've met so many wonderful people. And Danny, Joanne, Michael, and the rest of the Premortem team. Thank you, Danny, for believing in me and, you know, working on this with me. Thank you.
For Best Drama Actor, the award goes to Akintola Jabwe, The System.
Hi, I'm so underdressed. Oh, I feel bad. Well, AK, he's not here, so I'm going to present this on his behalf. He did an amazing job, and I'm one of the leading actresses in the show, so it's like a win for me too. So I'm going to take this opportunity and be like, you know what I mean? All right. So I just want to say thank you to Catalyst, thank you to Duluth. We met great people, and the system thanks you guys. Honestly, thank you.
I also want to say one more thing. I was so caught off guard earlier. I forgot to say Oliver, our editor, isn't here because he lives in London, but thank you, Oliver.
And I'll add one thing. I'd like to thank Phil and Duluth and everyone who put this together for this amazing series. Thank you.
Figures it was as easy as AK. Next, we have the award for Best Drama Actress, and the award goes to Allison Jay from Chosen.
We're going to try and take an actual photo this time. I am Allison J. Horowitz, actually, so just a...
Go. Did you ever say neither of us are Allison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Truly, though, if you've seen the piece, Allie's really incredible in it. She can't be here because she's currently booked on a recurring role on Showtime's Shameless. I'm allowed to say that. I confirmed with her. So we're all really excited for her. I feel like she's just on the cusp of kind of blowing up. So keep your eyes out for her, and thanks again.
We have 5 awards left for the series. Best Short Comedy Series, and the award goes to Doxed.
I'm Mandy. I'm the producer of Doxed. This is fucking cool. Thank you. And Duluth. Wow, what a great place. So thank you guys. Thanks.
Best Short Drama Series, and the award goes to Dad Man Walking.
I didn't think this was going to happen. Thank you to Bryce. He DP'd. Claire Cooney couldn't be here. She's brilliant. She was my director. And then thank you to Laura and Ruby. I love you. This is crazy. Thank you, everybody. Catalyst rocks. Thanks, guys.
The award for Best Comedy Series goes to This Isn't Me.
So, we all know how much collaboration it takes to make something like this, so this is for all the people that aren't here. The crew, the cast, and to Ben for bringing this to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It wouldn't have happened without Adrian, who's the person who put it all together, and Adrian's also responsible for any acting award that I may have gotten here so thanks.
We almost made it without. The award for Best Drama Series goes to Home Turf. All right. And to present the final award of Catalyst, I just want to tell a little story before I bring him up here. The organization's been around for 14 years, and we can only do so much on our part. And the reason that we exist is to change that paradigm within the industry and break down that barrier between the creators and what can feel like sometimes the impossible industry, and get that cycle going where creators and artists simply get to be creators and artists by day and get paid for it and work. And yes, yeah. But like I said, we on our end can only do so much. It was going to take an industry partner, call it a tornado, call it a visionary, call it a sledgehammer, however you want to pick it, who was just going to change the way that the industry works from inside the industry. And that has been our main partner in Abrams. That has been Mr. Adam Bold. And I would like at this time to introduce Adam and Brian and Robert, if they're here. I know I saw Adam earlier. To announce the Best of Festival Award. And I am vamping until Adam appears, because he was just sitting up there. Lee, can you go get Adam? We had this so planned. Hey, clap for Duluth. There he is, Mr. Adam Bold.
I just won Best of Festival. No. It's amazing.
No.
And I didn't even make anything. This is so great. Thank you. I'm so surprised. Here's what. Wait, I get to announce that too? Oh, okay, but before it does, can I just say one thing? Best of Festival. That's really cool, right? Somebody's going to have that title and go, wow, I got that. But you know what? It's like having the best gold medal in the Olympics. All of you guys have made incredible things. So I can't do that. I'm a business guy. I'm just so in awe of the people that I've met over this festival, so in awe of the things that you guys have done. I always think, I'm not in the representation part of the business, but like, what's your project? I've heard so many incredible stories and incredible ideas, and I had an interview today, and they asked me, so what do you think's gonna come out of this? And I'm like, I don't know. I know for a fact that there have been a number of creators who have been signed by our agency, actors, actresses, writers, and a production company at least. And I can't wait. Like a couple weeks from now, we're gonna know. But for real, like, how many of you feel like something special happened? Okay. And this is where we go, okay, and the Best of Festival goes to, and then they have a commercial break, right? And you have to wait for it. Okay. You're going to hold it and present it. I'm going to present it. So the Best of Festival goes to... Work Friend. Are you here? All right, so on behalf of the Abrams Artists Agency and the Catalyst Content Festival, Phil Gilpin will be accepting the award on behalf of the creators.
Thanks, man.
This is incredible.
Thank you. And to close out our awards evening, I'd like to present Miss Kathy Orzer from WDSE.
First, the WDSE team so appreciates all of you guys. We have been just blown away by the talent in this room. So thank you for helping us cover the festival for our viewers. They got to see some amazing artists. So give a round of applause to yourselves, because you guys are amazing. Now, this awards ceremony recognized some brilliant artists, but Philip, my friend Philip, it's only fitting that we recognize the brilliance that you brought to northeastern Minnesota. Sweetheart, come up here. Just come up here. Come on. Yeah. Stand over here. You need a spotlight. What have you done for northeastern Minnesota with Catalyst? It has taken tremendous patience, and incredible planning, obviously, and energy. You're like the Energizer Bunny, my friend. Unbelievable. I think we can safely say that the sponsors and community members have been blown away by you and the whole team. So thank you. Thank you. And on behalf of the whole team at WDSE, the community, the Twin Ports community, really looks forward to many more years of collaboration with Catalyst. So we're truly grateful to all of you, and specifically you, Philip. So you need to take a bow, my friend, because you've done amazing work.
That was unexpected. Thank you, Kathy. Dave wouldn't tell me why she wanted to come up on stage at the end, so I was in the dark. I just want to say thank you again to everybody. Adam and I were just talking. It's going to be an incredible new way that television is working in the industry. So thank you for being here, and we will see you next year. Let the party go on. Have fun, guys. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so much excitement here. The Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpets Award ceremony just completed. And I mean, Twin Ports winners right here, Best Podcast. Can't take it with you. Well, congratulations, Mary and Blake. How are you guys feeling?
Well, I think we're feeling fantastic.
Yeah, a little. It's one of those things where like they said our name. Let's go up there.
And thank you for the F-bomb. I mean, I think we still have our license. It's okay, though. Yeah, thank you. So, it's all good. Okay, so what does this mean in terms of winning Best Podcast?
I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Right now, it just feels great.
I think what it means is when you work really, really hard on something and when you get just even a little bit of recognition, and I know this is a lot of recognition, but when you sort of have people say, hey, we're going to recognize you and we understand the work that you put in and we believe in this, I think it means that our audience is going to grow and we're going to create new connections, and it means that we're going to be able to continue to do it, and it's giving us a little fire under our butts, and it's good.
Yes,
So,
and it also means that like all of the people that are right here are, I mean, they put in so much time and effort, and it means that we get to move on a little bit forward, and that is just amazing.
Well, I mean, it's clear that the audience, when you performed for the festival this week, I mean, they got to see your magic in real time, and like we talked about at the media lounge, you guys are like in a sense a throwback to the golden age, but in an updated version, and people love that.
That's exactly it. And I think when we performed the other day, and we're used to doing the performance at 7:30, and then when you have to do it at 1 p.m. in an afternoon, we were like, or what's going to happen? And what happened was it was awesome, and we were so well received, and it was a show that we did sort of out of context, so strangers who were in that room didn't know what to expect, and they were right there with us, and so sort of that let us know that what we're doing is something special, and it's so fun. It's love, and we're sending it out there, and it's creativity, and it's believing in art that can sort of help shape what we want to do for the rest of our bleep lives.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for cleaning it up. I appreciate that. So I mean, you made a really great comment about everyone being family here, and that's very clear.
And like we're a weird traveling circus, and being in the circus is amazing, and we love each other.
And there are a few people, believe it or not, there are a few people who weren't able to be here because they are, I know, if you can believe it. So we're doing this for them too, and it's also, we have people from Minneapolis and Madison, Wisconsin, and we have the majority of everyone, yes, in Minnesota, but we also have people that are coming in here because they believe in what we're doing and they want to be a part of it, and they want to see us grow and succeed. And it is a family, and we have the most supportive group of people, and we all love each other. Genuinely, we are in love, yes. Yeah.
I really love Corey.
I can tell that. I feel like
we're the annoying people that say that, but it's true.
Okay, so you have now a launch pad. I mean, you've had a great run here in the Twin Ports. I mean, the Catalyst Content Festival is international in scope, right? So this could well be the beginning of some really big things. Do you think you're ready for that?
Oh, absolutely. But also the thing is, either way, we're going to keep doing this. Doesn't matter, because like we love doing this together. And so like that, I think that's kind of the big point for us is it's like we just like doing it together. And this is a wonderful opportunity, and I hope it works and we can jump off. But holy smokes, we love working together.
And when I said, are you ready for this? I guess what I was thinking is if someone were to knock on your door like Gimlet or some big company and said, oh my gosh, let's talk. Do you worry at all maybe a little bit about the flavor of what you got going could be slightly diluted if you get to be really big?
That's true. And our material is definitely has a rating on it, adult-oriented. But it also, I think that now more than ever in the time that we're in, and I think now more than ever people would be interested in what we have to say. And I think we give a little bit of spice, and we give a whole lot of love, but I also think that our message and what we're trying to do and what we're portraying, it speaks to our entire country. It really does. It's not just a silly podcast. There is a message behind what we're doing, and I think maybe that's why we band together so much, because we believe in change, and we believe that art can do that, and we believe that artists
can band together and create something really special that sends that word that we want out into our country. I'm trying not to get too. You're
doing great.
I'm going to go nuts, Kathy. So
I don't want you to do that. It's okay. It's okay.
I do want to say this is a throwback to old-timey radio. It's a throwback to when families used to gather around a radio and listen. And I think there's something that a lot of what we're doing in this day and age is we don't listen to each other and we don't hear what we're saying. And I think creating this podcast, creating this radio show, there's something really incredible about listening. Let's listen to each other. Let's listen to what we have to say and then move from there. It's not a lot. It doesn't need to be a lot of this. It can be.
All right. Congratulations to all of you. Final word.
Quickly, we are ready to jump off and hopefully have a bigger national audience, but we're going to be here in Duluth.
Good, yes. Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Absolutely. Big, big win here this afternoon. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I'm talking to the best podcasters as selected by the Catalyst Content Festival goers. I'm going to throw it back. I'm Kathy Wurzer, WDSE, WRPT, Catalyst Content. Your comedy, right? You won Best Comedy? Okay, we are back. Kathy Wurzer live here, Grace Solon, downtown Duluth. The Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Award Ceremony just completed. I'm with more winners here. Now you have to introduce yourself to our audience. You are?
Hey, I'm Ben Kowaller. I'm the creator, writer, and star of This Isn't Me, which just won Best Comedy Series.
And Best Actor in a comedy series.
Yeah. And that too.
Okay. And you are?
I'm Adrian Elliott, the director of This Isn't Me.
And you are?
And I'm Ian Levine, the film editor.
Congratulations, you guys. This is a big deal. It really is. So what does it mean for your project here and out?
Well, that will remain to be seen. Hopefully someone will see how wonderful we are and will decide to buy it and make us all celebrities.
Well, now we have a really good in now with all the agents that are crawling around here, because now we're just going to be like, remember us?
We're the guys that won.
We want to get repped now, so...
Yeah. Adrian's just going to walk up to every person in a suit and ask them to rep us.
Oh, you're not an agent?
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll have no time for you.
You're a bus driver. You could...
Yeah, we'll take representation from a bus driver. That's anyone.
The look on your face when you went up to get your award was priceless. Look at you, we're not expecting that at all.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about, not expecting. What are you hinting at?
We weren't.
I mean, it is a big deal. I mean, to get something like this and to be voted best from your peers, really.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm actually not sure how they came up with the voting. I mean, how they voted, because there weren't 500 people sort of saying. I think it was probably a mix of the audience vote and some judges. I'm not sure how it was.
We don't know.
But take a win.
But we thank anyone who voted for us. We have no thanks for anyone else.
Now, for folks, we did not get to interview you during the media lounge portion of the festival. Give me a thumbnail sketch as to the project. Yes.
It's like a gay Curb Your Enthusiasm for the millennial generation. Okay. You like that?
I like that a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, so you leave Duluth, Minnesota with a big win. What happens in the next few weeks, do you think?
Well, I think we're going to use this win. We're going to leverage this as much as we can to reach out, building on the momentum of being here and of winning and being recognized for something we've been working on really hard for the past almost 3 years, if you include the writing, and really try to leverage the relationships we've made here and build some new ones.
I'm going to sink back into depression.
This is what he does. I mean, this is why he's a comedian.
And you, as the poor editor, how do you put up with this?
Well, I mean, I love the collaboration. This collaboration right here was really, I think the whole film was an incredible process. Mm-hmm. We actually cut it remotely. I was in the Bay Area. These guys were in LA. And it's just so nice, working on something for so hard for such a long time to get this type of recognition, because you don't really know. When you're in the edit, you're constantly trying to get feedback from people, but then to get this type of recognition here in Duluth, amongst people who we haven't met before, it just feels good. It feels good. And both these gentlemen are extremely talented, and the whole team that couldn't be here tonight as well.
So you're leaving Duluth. What'd you think, by the way, of the festival and Duluth?
Duluth is wonderful, and the festival, this was great. I've been to a lot of festivals, and this was definitely my favorite. They turned it out for us. You give me free food and I'm happy, but it was great. It was a lot of free food. What was the question?
We did great.
So coincidentally, we have some family friends in Los Angeles who, the whole family works in entertainment, and a couple months ago they had talked about when they're done with their big Warner Brothers and ABC and Amazon jobs, that they want to retire to such and such small town in Minnesota. And I didn't remember the name. And they talked about it being on Lake Superior, and it was really cute, and these are like big Hollywood people. And when I told my mom that I was going to a film festival in Duluth, she was like, oh, that's where so-and-so are going to retire early. And I was like, oh, right, yes. Because it's on the map for them, and they want to be here. And that kind of set some really high expectations, because I was like, well, this town must be really cool. And here we are, and it clearly is. So I see the appeal. It's really beautiful. We're all from the East Coast, and we like that this has a little bit more trees, a little bit more kind of vibey, that wintry vibe than California.
And the greatest of the Great Lakes. Gentlemen, best of luck. Thank you so much. I hope I get to say I interviewed some of those famous people in Hollywood one day.
We hope so too.
Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go throw it back to more Catalyst Content Festival winners and other celebrities. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is so much fun. We are back live for the WDSC WRPT coverage of the Catalyst Content Festival's Red Carpet Awards ceremony. One of the winners is a Minnesotan, Cy Dotson. You probably saw Cy at the Media Lounge interview that we did. Cy is the winner of Best Documentary for Beneath the Ink. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You seemed surprised when you walked up there to get the award.
It's kind of hard not to be, the film's won a few awards, but still it's like every time it's just like, it's hard for an introvert to be like extroverted, It's like, whatever.
Congratulations, congratulations. So this is another big win for this documentary. You've really been well received with this work. What do you think is next?
Well, we're just going to keep telling this story. That's we have a lot lined up for it and a pitch packet ready to go, and that's why we're here. So we're going to continue this redemption story and see where it takes us.
With all the folks that were here for this festival, people that can really connect you to something bigger, this win, I would presume, kind of helps. It's almost like rocket fuel for that, possibly.
Right. This solidifies the project more and brings it to attention, I guess. We've had several meetings and, it's hard to tell what's going to happen, but, we hope to continue it.
As a Minnesota-based filmmaker, it's kind of fun to be up here in Duluth with such a big win.
It's great. I mean, Catalyst brought the town to life in a rainy week, you know, and it's I've seen a lot more of Duluth than I ever thought I would with like all the venues and in theaters. It's been great to actually like kind of see what Duluth has to offer, you know.
Can you see this festival, Cy, maybe putting Duluth and Minnesota, generally speaking, on the filmmaking map?
It's great not to have to go anywhere, you know? I mean, like, you hop on a plane to go to New York or LA or, you know, wherever the Trinity Festival is. So, you know, like a car ride from Minnesota or from Minneapolis is nothing. So it's great to have it in our backyard.
Cy, I'm really proud of you. We all are proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
We've been talking to Cy Dotson, Beneath the Ink is the documentary award winner here at the Catalyst Content Festival. I'm Kathy Wurzer. There's much, much more to come here from the Red Carpet Awards ceremonies, so we'll be back after a bit of a break. Back again, Kathy Wurzer, WDSE, WRPT live coverage of the Red Carpet ceremonies here at the Catalyst Content Festival in Duluth. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say that I'm a good luck charm because almost everybody we interviewed at the Media Lounge has won so far. I'm just saying. So I am with the winners of the Best Minnesota Project, Jeffrey T. Larson. It's a documentary about this man in the middle, Jeffrey T. Larson, Duluth-based. How are you guys doing? Congratulations.
Oh man, we're overjoyed. It's really been an incredible opportunity and a really great experience being here at Catalyst. And I tell you, Duluth is just unbelievable city, and Minnesota altogether. We're really excited to be able to represent Minnesota well. So,
Mr. Larson, we didn't have a chance to talk with you at the Media Lounge. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It is just thrilling, and it's just an honor, as they always say, but it's true.
You know, it must be slightly surreal to have a film made of your life. I mean, what is that like?
That's the word I've been using. I mean, when you see your head 20 feet tall up on the screen, and you just kind of look at it from the inside and the outside, and the only word that comes up is surreal. But these guys did such a great job, and it's just such an honor. You just kind of think, wow, how does something like this ever happen, and why would it happen? But it did happen, and it's just a ride. It's a thrill that's been capped off tonight, I guess.
Congratulations. What do you think are the next steps for this project?
At this point, we're super excited to be awarded something at Catalyst. We've started relationships, talking about what to do in the future. At this point, we don't know what will happen, but we're hopeful.
So you have this is a major award, obviously, and it was voted on by your colleagues, people from all corners of the globe, really. So I'm curious, the people you've met so far in Duluth the past 5 days, I mean, reaction to the film obviously has been great, but what kind of connections have you made that can maybe boost you to the next level?
You know, I really hand it to Catalyst. One of the things they've changed over the past several years is that they've actually allowed us to have sort of 15-minute executive meetings with some of the head executives that are here. Used to be that it was organic, where you would actually just try to meet with them in the off time. And we've really gotten some incredible response with some of those executives, and I think that's really where our relationships are getting started. And so it's been really great that they've done that for us.
Mr. Larson, I admitted to these two that I did not know you were from Duluth. I had no idea about your background. You really are a very interesting person. What did you make of the whole process of working with two filmmakers and many others?
You know, it's a whole other medium, and you're kind of trying to come up with what is the story of your life, and just giving them all the raw material, and then they put it down, and then they kind of take it and do something with it. And what they came up with was just wonderful. I mean, I can objectively say wow, I didn't know that all took place the way they presented it, in a way that's truthful and yet just really nice. And so.
How much say did you have over the filmmaking process at all? Was it more a collaborative effort, or did you just let them take your story and use their own creative abilities with it?
You know, in a way, we're friends, and these guys are exceptional fine artists also. So we're all from the inside looking at this thing we do, which is traditional fine art done in a modern setting, and which is kind of been pushed underground in a sense, or maybe people aren't as aware of it as much. And so conversations started about how can we let more people know about what's been taking place continuously through this last century around the world. And so we were on the same page quite a bit, but I think again, it just really came together nicely, and with their talent pulling it together, it just got even better.
Well, who knows? Maybe this ends up at a PBS station near you. Who knows? Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Congratulations. All the very, very best. The project, by the way, is called Jeffrey T. Larson, the gentleman in the middle, name for him. We, of course, have much, much more here from the Catalyst Content Festival. I'm Kathy Wurzer. We'll send it back for just a couple of minutes. We'll be back with more individuals from the Catalyst Content Festival Red Carpet Awards Ceremony. I just love the excitement. I'm telling you, the Red Carpet Awards ceremony is over right now. We're at the beautiful Gray Solon Plaza here in downtown Duluth. The Catalyst Content Festival is wrapping up in Duluth, but we've got winners. Now, you may remember these folks from the Media Lounge interviews we did. This is the team from The System, award winners. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're so excited.
Really.
You should be. So you won for Best Editing and Best Acting.
Yes, we did. Yes, Best Editing and Best Acting. Our editor is Oliver Parker, and he's based out of London. And our actor is AK, and he's back home in New York right now. Yeah.
So you all look like, well, you're thrilled, obviously, but it almost looked like you were slightly surprised that you won.
Yes, okay, so we had some technical difficulties with our screening yesterday, and it had to be canceled. And so we were only able to screen like a couple of hours ago, so I kind of already resigned myself. I was like, nobody got to see it, nobody got to vote for it, I'll just enjoy the night. And so we were like truly shocked when we got called.
Overjoyed.
We were just happy to be here, and
I wasn't prepared. I'm an actress in the series, so I wanted to represent for AK. He did a phenomenal job. The editing was phenomenal, all the way from London. And the whole team, our creator here, we're so proud of him. This is his baby.
This is your baby.
I want to thank. This is our maiden voyage here, and Duluth and Phil and the whole Catalyst organization has been tremendously supportive. They stepped up every time we need them to. They're just an incredible team, and we're so thrilled. We want to be back next year. That's how we feel.
So now these are two really major wins, and now the system, I mean, the fact of the matter is your project has been elevated substantially by this. These are two big awards. What do you think happens from here? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, well, we're going to another festival next month. So we got into Los Angeles Festival. Do you remember the name of this?
Studio City
Studio
Film
City
Festival. So that's what's immediately next for us. But in general, we're just looking for the right partner to help us finish out this season, because we shot the pilot and that's what we premiered here, but we have all the episodes written for the first season, and we have a Bible for 5 seasons. So we're ready to keep moving.
We're ready to roll.
Yeah,
We're ready to roll. Yep.
Yes.
So this is an obvious answer to the question, is this is amazing, but so how would you rate your experience here in Duluth the past few days?
Oh boy.
10 out of 10, it's 10, because not only was like the festival like really insightful, and I got to connect with so many people that even if I was in New York, the degree of separation, us connecting like hands-on is amazing. And then also the town is super cool. Like I would have never probably been here ever, so to be here, it's like I want to come back, entertain other artists to come here, because there's so much art here, and so many people are inspiring creators here wanting to put their work out. So it's just like the town is great, the festival was great, super insightful, inspiring. I'm leaving here inspired.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think one of the keys for us is we met incredibly talented people. We saw a lot of excellent films here while we were here. And so just to be surrounded by that amount of talent is very inspiring for us, and we're ready to just drive ahead.
Yes.
Final word.
Oh yes, so we love Duluth. Everybody here has been so nice. We love it so much that we're seriously considering shooting the rest of our season here. That's how much we really enjoyed it.
We would love to have you, obviously. Thank you so much. Now, for folks who remember the Media Lounge interview, it's still posted, so you got to go ahead and see that and check that out when you have an opportunity. It's called The System. Congratulations to all of you. Continued success. Thank you. Absolutely. So that is going to wrap it up here. This has been an amazing, amazing few days here at the Catalyst Content Festival in Duluth. Wow, I've been just so thrilled to meet so many incredible content creators from all around the globe. And of course, I'm working with the very best team in television, the WDSE WRPT team based in Duluth. You guys are amazing. Love you. So we have much more to come, of course. So stick around. We'll have more. You just keep watching this channel. I'm Kathy Wurzer, live from Duluth.